All right, we got what is this? A 24-year-old furnace here. Looks like a 90,000 BTU furnace, basically. And point out some things that I look for here. It's got an air conditioner as well. That's a sign that the drain pan, or that right here, it's been leaking. Either the drain pan or this drain line has been plugged, or looks like there's been recent work to it there. So you see all that green discoloration, and then you see it down there dripping from up there. Also notice the rat poop in here. Doesn't look like it's too old, if you see that. I mean, it's old for sure, but not like years old, like that one back there. And they'd be getting in through here, so that should be sealed up. And another thing is there's been a blown fuse at one time. So you see that, and it's probably caused from the rats. So right now we're going to go ahead and see the unit fire up. I think the gas valve is overshooting, or the gas pressure is too high. I've seen it fire up once, but I haven't checked the gas pressure yet. So what it's doing is it's got a lot of orange in it. So it's either overshooting or your gas, well, I thought your gas pressure would be a little high, or it'd be overshooting. So if not, you just got some corrosion in our burners there. Look at it, a bit of orange in that flame there, see to the right. So I'm going to say these orifices are probably a little dirty, and you can see some of the corrosion. We are near the ocean, so the venturi in here might be a little bit corroded as well. Blower just kicked on, so we'll do a combustion test here. We're going to see, what we got going on with the combustion inside. See how clean it's doing. But it's been running fine. Doing a checkup and a maintenance for the heater, and then we're going to go ahead and get into the air conditioner. So I'm going to go ahead and clean off these burner compartments. I'm not going to brush out the burners. That's actually what we're going to have to charge for. Usually you pull out these and brush them. I'm going to go ahead and clean all this out here. Get all the nasties out, and just check everything. Make sure what's this tape hiding. You see that little rust and corrosion. Whenever you see tape on a flue, it's usually not a good sign. They're trying to hide something. So when they do an inspection, as this house is being sold, they're going to go ahead and make somebody take this off. And so whenever you see a lot of corrosion on your flue pipe, that's just a sign that it's not combusting good, that something is wrong. You could have spillage from improper combustion or improper drafting. Now, you don't smell carbon monoxide, but you can smell unburnt fumes. There's no gas leaks that I'm aware of. I've just sniffed. I've got to go ahead and take some soapy bubbles, but there is kind of an unburnt gas smell. It is a little windy out, so we could have a little bit of wind causing a little bit of a draft inside. But we're going to hunt everything down, make sure that it's safe, make sure that it's okay. Again, look at the left burner there. You see how that's corrosion? Not a good sign. We've got water damage in the air conditioner, and here's our flue. Definitely not looking too great. Like I said, whenever you see tape on the flue, they're trying to hide something. And you see tape here, this is us sealing all the air leaks at the seams, but the flue really shouldn't have any tape on it. At this point, gas pressure still, I mean, it's 3.4, should be 3.5. But got a bit of orange in that flame there, so I'm going to go ahead and do a combustion test. We'll go ahead and pull out my testo. You know, I'll put the gas pressure to 3.5 and make sure the blower's on the right speed. I'll probably, since this is a 2-story house, I'll probably put a hole right here, and then we're going to go ahead and seal it the appropriate way, you know, ASHRAE standards. We're going to do a combustion test, see what the ppm in this thing is. So I'll do that on a different video. For one, I'm just showing you guys how the condition of this is and what's going on, and then we're going to go ahead and take a look at the air conditioner now. So we're going to go do a visual out here and just see, you know, what's going on with this air conditioner, what condition it's in, and you know, so here's our AC here. Okay, one thing to notice, you've got a lot of heating on one side of the motor. That's common when the sun does it. Also, though, when the windings really overheat. But as you can see, where the sun don't shine, it isn't burnt as bad. However, one thing to notice here, if we can get a nice view in down there, let's see, is going to be, if you can see that oil. It's hard to spot. Let's see if I can get, but right there, there's a bunch of oil. You can see the bearings on this motor are going to be going out. So let's check our line set here for any kinks. It's in a boot, got a nice plastic cover. We do have a nice, like always, we do have a good little kink on the suction line right here. So when they brought it out, you know, they bent it. It's not a nasty one, but there is a kink right here. I can set my thumb in the flat of this. If you can kind of see, that's not that bad, but you know, poor workmanship when you kink your line. And then, if you notice, the line set seems to be pretty big right here, and it seems to reduce right about here. So let's check that out. Let's do some digging. Be real careful. I don't want to dig too deep. Score the line set at all. And just as I thought, bad workmanship. Look at this. So, line set that was ran is a lot bigger than what they connected to this guy, because this is only a 3.5 ton. So this was sized for probably 4 or 5 ton. This is a very big house, but they put a 3.5 ton in. So, but we are near the ocean. It's 2-story. The heat load's going to be upstairs. Plus, 99% of air conditioners are oversized, so I'm sure 3.5 ton work just fine. It's just, I knew I was going to see a reducer right there. At least the line set's big enough and not too small. That's way worse when it's the other way around. So let's look down here. What do we got? Okay, let's check the coil out. Not too much damage on the bottom. Obviously somebody doesn't have kids here. It would have massive damage to this coil probably. Looks like there's some green corrosion or something going on the bottom of that one. Alright, so this is just my visual. That's what I do before I turn a unit on and touch it, is I'm looking just to see, you know, how it's set up and make sure there's no booby traps waiting for me. So going to go ahead and grab my combustion analyzer and fire it up. But this is it for now. See you guys on the next one.